Coincidence, there's 3 Fleetwood Mac vinyls lying here. Why, this might be a good time to throw a Fleetwood Mac video. Who
Good
knew?
idea. Here's Silver Spring.
The music follows the emotional.
It's the darkness, the underpinnings, the sense of danger.
The greatest part of the whole thing is being able to sing with Lindsay again. That's the thing that he and I love.
Where it goes, I don't know. It's very much alive.
I can still hear you say, never break the chain, ensnare, conjure, charm, enchant. Fleetwood Mac, reunited for their first public performance in 15 years. Experience the music of one of the most influential bands of the rock era. Next Tuesday night at 10, at the 10 Spot on MTV.
And the legendary group Fleetwood Mac. 2 videos that we've been waiting a long time to see. Turning to the top 10, I'm Matt Pigby from one of rock's legendary groups, Fleetwood Mac. And between 1968 and 1995, the band has had 15 different members and has released 20 albums. Now they're set to release their first LP in over 2 years called The Dance. And by a strange twist of fate, it features the original members from their mega hit album Rumors, which was made up of Mick Fleetwood, Stevie Nicks, Lindsey Buckingham, and John and Christine McVie.
I ran into Mick, and we had breakfast, and the chemistry was great, and I said, come on down and play, and that ended in other people coming down to play, and I think there was just an implication there. So the nice thing about this is that it was an organic kind of coming about. There was no grand concept involved.
This clip is an excerpt from an exclusive MTV performance called Fleetwood Mac The Dance, which you can catch on Tuesday, August 12th from 10 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Here's Fleetwood Mac with their new arrival, Silver Springs.
Now from the Video Music Awards to another special presentation, Fleetwood Mac has reunited for an MTV concert called The Dance with the same band lineup that produced its mega-platinum 1977 album Rumors. Its intimate songwriting, fueled by a series of troubled romances within the band and pristine playing, made Rumors one of the most popular records of all time. But it took a lot of delicate steps to get these 5 people to make music together once more.
How much of some of these problems stem from your cocaine use back then?
Well, it wasn't just my cocaine use. It was everybody's cocaine use. I was not alone in that one.
On a personal level, I'm blessed to be sitting here anyhow when I think of the horror story that ensued with my lifestyle.
There were a lot of hurtful things that happened from everyone, and it was always about trying not to feel those things. And, you know, over a period of time, you push it back, and it has to come out at some point.
Everything is on a new kind of a beginning thing, you know, where we've kind of said our I'm sorries and everything is good now.
Listen to the wind blow, down comes the night.
Band members swear this reunion happened for the music, not for the money. Spurred on by a Buckingham-Nicks collaboration on the Twister soundtrack and by Mick Fleetwood's drumming on Buckingham's solo record. Clearly, this was a far happier event than their one-off get-together for the 1992 Clinton inaugural.
Yesterday's gone.
We did that because the President of the United States asked us to do that. You know, that's probably the only man in the whole world that could have gotten us to do this. And I did call Lindsay and say, we have to do this in the scheme of our lives. This is important.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming.
I'm going to tell you, I was a mess of nerves.
Very nervous. Very nervous.
Time casts a spell on you, but you won't forget me.
Their music has motivated a new generation of musicians as well. What's it meant to you to have some of your songs covered by people like Hole and Smashing Pumpkins? How's that been?
I look at it as an incredible honor because they, Billy and Courtney, sort of personally have introduced me back to another generation of music that, you know, that I'm really not very involved in.
ocean in a snow-covered hill till landslide brought it down.
It's interesting that time goes by and that someone of the caliber of Billy Corgan, I mean, he has a lot going on, and that he would suddenly be declaring, you know, Fleetwood Mac is not the enemy anymore.
Fleetwood Mac's The Dance will premiere here on MTV Tuesday night at 10 p.m. Don't go away because there's lots more in store on The Week in Rock.
Christine McVie, John McVie, Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac, together again. The Dance, the new album from Fleetwood Mac, in stores Tuesday, August 19th, on tour starting in September. Available on sale August 19th at all Blockbuster Music and participating video locations. Just $13.99 CD.
Real stories told by the stars who lived them. Every Sunday night at 9/8 Central. Premieres Sunday with the Milli Vanilli story. Only on VH1.